Okay, how's everybody? Coming in to do some news. Okay, I'm going to get started. Just a moment. Okay, Washington. A nurse allegedly used her own needle on patients, leading to hepatitis C infections. A Washington emergency room nurse is accused of stealing narcotics and infecting two hospital patients with hepatitis C using the same needle that she used on herself. Okay, Cora Wayberg, 31, who has since been released from Pierce County Jail, was booked early Friday on suspicion of 2 counts of second-degree assault. She has not been formally charged, and her mother says that Eunice that she couldn't harm a bug. Okay, the nurse is being accused of infecting patients with the same needle that she uses, which turns into all kinds of infection, which leads to hepatitis C. And her name is Cora Wayberg, and she's 31 years old. Okay, so her mom says that her daughter couldn't harm a bug. Okay. Here's another. Mom confronts a woman who kidnapped her newborn from a maternity ward and raised her for 18 years. That's my child. I always thought about my baby every day, Shannara Mobley said Thursday. The biological mother of Kamaya Mobley, the teen kidnapped from a Florida hospital as an hours old, it was a newborn. She raised her for 18 years she was raised 18 years by her abductor. Her abductor gave an emotional testimony during the kidnapper's sentencing, and it doesn't heal now. I'm still hurting. When you're reaching out to my child, that is my child. Shannara Mobley, you are my child. In court, the mother said on Thursday, I am your mother. Kamaya, I am your mother. Gloria Williams, who kidnapped Kamaya in 1998, and raised the girl as her own for 18 years, pleaded guilty in February of kidnapping and interference with custody. Kamaya is 19. The kidnapping made the biological mom very suicidal. She was only 16 years old. That's why she trusted the kidnapper, who pretended to be a nurse. That's why she trusted her. She was only 16, so she believed the lady was taking the baby for more testing. Okay, so that's very sad. So now I guess they have to get together and find out what they're going to do with Kamaya. I'm sure that's very confusing for her. Okay, a Texas mom allegedly tried burning her car on fire with her 3 daughters inside. You're going to see Jesus is what she kept telling them. Police in Houston arrested a 31-year-old mother Sunday night, alleging she locked herself and her 3 daughters inside her burning car while saying you're going to go and see Jesus. Charging documents by the People's State, Anna Esther. Her name was Esther Segovia. She faces 3 counts of aggravated assault of a family member. Segovia has not entered a plea to the charges as she remains in the hospital where she's receiving treatment for her burns. Okay. She did go to church that day with her 3 daughters. People saw her that day. She did go to church with her 3 daughters. There was no information on how old the little girls were. She kept the children in the car by force. One of the little children was trying to get out of the car, and she forced the door, shut to keep them inside the burning car. They were at the car wash when this happened. So there were 20 people who were witness to this bizarre behavior by this mother. So hopefully she can get some help. Okay, Texas aunt admits affair with nephew. She fatally stabbed, but claimed that he abused her. She has a big black eye. She's having an incest affair with her nephew. A Texas woman accused of fatally stabbing the nephew with whom she was having an affair with. She repeatedly threatened her with violence. Her attorney says she killed him in defense. She had to cover her head when she was close to him. His name is Abdelaziz, 37. I'm sorry, he was 25. Abdelaziz, 37, killing 25-year-old, 6 feet, 5 inches tall nephew, 213 pounds, died August 9th, 2016. The affair went on for 3 years. So that's pretty unfortunate. Maybe they'll have an update to find out what happened to the lady. Did they decide that, was this self-defense or, they're going to judge her anyway because it was her nephew. So hopefully she can get a corpus habeas or something, out of the place where people don't know about it. All right, cops follow a frantic dog, discovers a devastating case. It was a black lab. It was behaving a bit strangely on some dangerous streets in Wisconsin on a chilly winter day. And the lab was just roaming without an owner. Well, the cop realized he may not be a stray dog. Perhaps his owner is in trouble. So the Labrador was barking loud, and he was trying to get the man to follow him. He was afraid, but, he was brave at the same time. So he followed the dog, and while in the cold snow, his owner fell out on the porch. She was in an armchair, and she was unconscious. So the officer tried to help the lady, but she was unconscious. So they called for medical help. They arrived to save, the dog's owner. So I love animals so bad, and I love dogs. They're my favorite. They're very smart. Very smart, that's, I had a relative that ran over a dog over where I used to live, and my sister went out to try to find out what happened, and the dog, that was his mom that got ran over, and he barked and he showed my sister where they lived and what was going on, and so dogs, they're very, very smart animals. Okay, all right, so that's gonna be it. I have got the news out. Pretty soon I'm going to come back and give you guys some more news. So what I want to say is I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that anything that you do in life, that you have a dream, you have a job that you want, or you want to change your atmosphere, you want to change your life, you can do it. You can. You really can, Things can seem so bad, but once you think about it, it's always somebody doing a little better than you, All right, so you guys have a nice evening. I will. Okay, thank you. And make this forever. I will never do anything to hurt you. I will never do a thing. I will never do anything to hurt you. I will never do a thing.